Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the messy world of corporate filings for you. And today, let's just say things are getting a little interesting. Is it innovation that will save the day, or is the company heading for a real wake-up call? Today we are diving into a Form 8K filing from Helio Corporation. Now, these 8K forms are essentially a company's way of telling the public about big changes or important events that aren't in their regular financial reports. Think of it as a special bulletin, and what Helio Corporation has to share is a mix of good news and, well, let's just say less than good news. If you like getting straight to the point on what really matters in corporate filings, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and for those of you who want to chat about these findings and connect with other sharp minds, we have a Discord community linked in the description below. Let's start with some of the positive buzz. Helio Corporation has been busy. They put out a press release in February talking about progress on something called the Quasi-Static Release Mechanism technology. This is for a program with NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, which sounds pretty cool and futuristic. They're also making moves in the space. Based Solar Power World, they announced they've appointed a new lead systems engineer specifically for these space solar power projects. That shows they are serious about pushing forward in this area. On top of that, they also put out a press release discussing industry developments and their thoughts on market opportunities in space-based solar power. It sounds like they see a big future in orbital energy infrastructure and they want to be a part of it. So from a forward-looking innovation and strategic development standpoint, things seem to be moving. They are putting out these press releases to keep everyone informed about their progress in these exciting new ventures. But now, let's pivot to the part of this filing that definitely raises a red flag. On the 7th of February 2026, the company received what they are calling default notices and demands for payment. This is serious business. It means people or companies they owe money to are saying they haven't paid what they were supposed to, and they want their money back immediately. Specifically, these notices are about 3 promissory notes. That is basically an IOU, a promise to pay back money. The first one, from March 2024, was originally for $50,000. The second one, from April 2025, was for a larger amount, $150,000. And then another note from March 2024, again for $50,000. So, we're talking about a total of $250,000 in notes that are now being called in for immediate payment. The notices claim that Helio Corporation is in default on these notes, and they want the full amount owed plus any interest that is built up. To make matters more pressing, the notices state that if the payment isn't made within 15 days, they could take legal action to collect this debt. That is a very short window, and it puts the company in a tough spot. Now, Helio Corporation is saying they are looking into these notices and talking with the people they owe money to. They are being upfront that they cannot predict the outcome of these discussions right now. This suggests there is uncertainty and potentially a genuine problem in meeting these obligations. We also see here a list of exhibits which are basically attached documents. The important ones are the press releases from the company dated the 11th of February and the 12th of February, 2026. These are the documents that contain the information we just talked about regarding their technological progress and the leadership appointment. And finally, we have the signature of Edward Cabrera, the Chief Executive Officer, who has signed off on this report on the 12th of February 2026, confirming that the information is accurate to the best of his knowledge. Alright, let's put on our Warren Buffett hats and see what this all means. Helio Corporation seems to be investing in potentially disruptive technologies like space-based solar power and has secured funding or partnerships with NASA. This speaks to a forward-thinking strategy and an effort to break into new, high-growth markets. The appointment of a new lead systems engineer for these initiatives reinforces their commitment. This is the kind of innovation that can build long-term value. However, the significant issue here is the default notices on these promissory notes. A total of $250,000 is being demanded urgently. This points to a severe short-term cash flow problem, or perhaps a deeper financial distress. Companies that are financially sound generally don't face such immediate demands for payment on their core debt obligations. The fact that they are in discussions and cannot predict the outcome is a clear sign that this is a serious hurdle. They are essentially being asked to pay up now or face legal action. This could drain resources that would otherwise go into their innovative projects, or worse, lead to bankruptcy if they can't meet these demands. It raises questions about their overall financial management and their ability to fund their ambitious plans. The contrast between aiming for the stars with space solar power and struggling to pay back relatively modest loans is stark. It tells us they might be good at dreaming big and developing new tech, but their house isn't in order when it comes to managing their immediate financial obligations. This is a high-risk situation. What is your take on Helio Corporation's latest filing? Are they on the cusp of a breakthrough, or is this debt situation a sign of trouble to come? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown valuable, hit that like button, it really helps us out. And make sure you subscribe for more deep dives into the corporate world. Don't forget to join our Discord community. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next Decode.